In the country of Thailand, a court has delivered a landmark verdict in one of the most shocking terror cases, nearly a decade after Thailand's deadliest bombing attack. Two Chinese Uyghur men, Yusuf Miriali and Bilal Muhammad, have been sentenced to death for their role in the 2015 bombing of Bangkok's famed Erawan Shrine. The court found both men guilty of premeditated murder and attempted murder after determining they were responsible for planting the bomb that ripped through the crowd in the shrine back in August 2015.
On the first count, causing an explosion resulting in death, the court sentenced both defendants to death.
Located in the heart of Bangkok's bustling commercial district, the Erawan Shrine was packed with worshippers and tourists when the explosion struck. It killed 20 people and injured more than 120 others. The attack shocked the entire country and drew international condemnation. The long-awaited ruling more than 10 years later marks a major milestone in a case that has remained under intense public scrutiny for more than a decade. This now brings a significant chapter of Thailand's deadliest bombing incident to a close. The court said that the defendants committed a single act that violated multiple laws. Judges imposed the harshest penalty available under law, death sentence. But Yusufu Miriali, one of the accused, has refused to accept the verdict. He said, and I quote, "Rest in peace, Thailand's justice system. I didn't do anything wrong." Now, the decade-long trial over the horrific attack was beset by delays due to several reasons. The COVID-19 pandemic, for one. The others were problems in securing translators.
As for the right to appeal, the defendants have that right, as there are several issues the court did not rule on. We will appeal on their behalf. For example, the first defendant had previously fought his case in the military court regarding mistreatment in a military prison. We raised that issue. The Director General of the Department of Corrections came to investigate. Many people may remember that, but the court did not take it up in its ruling. We will bring it forward in the appeal.
Yusufu Miraili and Bilal Muhammad were arrested shortly after the August 17, 2015 bombing. They allegedly were linked by video, fingerprints and other evidence to this attack. Over the years, 4 judges presided over the ruling at Bangkok South Criminal Court. The 2 men allegedly confessed during the initial questioning, but eventually pleaded not guilty when the trial began in the year 2016. The proceedings originally took place in a military court, but in 2019, the case was transferred to the civilian criminal court. Police says that one of the accused, Miraili, detonated the bomb minutes after a backpack containing the device was allegedly left at the shrine by Bilal. In fact, eventually, when police conducted an investigation, there were others under the lens after this attack. Authorities had named 17 suspects in the beginning, but only Miraili and Muhammad were caught. In 2017, a Thai woman called Wanna Suwanson was detained on arrival in Bangkok, making her the 3rd named suspect arrested by authorities. She was charged with attempted murder, associated murder, and possession of bombs and weapons. But eventually she was acquitted in the year 2024 due to lack of evidence. Now, the timing of the blast put other larger elements and undercurrents also under the spotlight. For one, it happened just after Thailand's then ruling junta forcibly repatriated 109 Uyghurs to China. Thailand had cracked down on human traffickers earlier in 2015. The action was taken after abandoned camps for Rohingyas fleeing persecution in Myanmar and economic migrants from Bangladesh were found in the jungles along the Thai-Malaysia border. Many Uyghurs tried to escape persecution and tight control in China with the help of professional smugglers. The timing of the entire event prompted speculation that the attack was part of a revenge plot. It was believed that Thailand, a key transit hub for Uyghurs, grew closer to Beijing. Analysts also suspected that the bombing was the work of Uyghur separatists who were angry with Thailand's forced repatriation of the community. The shrine's popularity among Chinese tourists lent support to the theory that the attack had a political element. The Uyghurs were a Turkic minority hailed from China's westernmost province of Xinjiang. Chinese authorities are accused of widespread human rights abuses in the region, including the incarceration of over 1 million Uyghurs and other Muslim minorities. But China repeatedly denies these allegations. The country's foreign ministry, on the other hand, has supported Thailand court's verdict, saying, and I quote, "The perpetrators acted with utter inhumanity and committed a heinous crime." More recently, authorities in Thailand deported 40 Uyghur seekers to China in February 2025. This despite warnings from human rights groups that they would face persecution upon their return. Thailand's action drew swift condemnation from the United Nations. But overall, this ruling closes a painful chapter in the country's history, reaffirming the enduring pursuit of justice and the importance of remembering those whose lives were forever changed by the tragedy. The Erawan Shrine, even today, remains a popular draw for tourists, especially Chinese nationals who come to the kingdom's capital.